Hi, this is Bruce from Ohio. I spent most of my adult life in the corporate world and was really looking for a way to take control of my financial future. Got an MBA in finance, and when I got invited to look at this activity, I knew right away how powerful it was and how powerful it could be. Cash Tracking Systems Training Center and the support of my inviter was all I needed to get started, and on a part-time basis I've been able to generate multiple receiving lines with enough cash coming in to completely pay my son's out-of-state college tuition for next year in just 2 short months. The Cash Tracking System website really does almost all the work for me by explaining the system and answering most of the questions that people have about our activity. The power of this system is what allows me to generate what most people would consider a great living and doing it in just a few hours a week. I'm so glad I got started when I did. You will be too. Welcome aboard.
Hi, this is Marcy in Utah here. At the end of 2008, I lost my job. My husband lost his job, and on top of that, in December, our first newborn baby passed away. Through much prayer, the Lord has continually blessed our lives with opportunities, and I personally have never been one to pass up what could be an opportunity. So when I heard about the cash tracking system, I listened. I saw the potential this had and joined at the top level. On my 4th day, I had my first sign-up. On my 7th day, I had my second sign-up. I have 2 more this week, and I'm still brand spanking new. I'm still going through the grieving process of my son, and thankfully, getting set up was very simple. The support team has been extremely prompt in answering all of my questions, and I truly feel like my prayers have been answered. This program is absolutely ideal for me, and I'm glad I took this leap of faith. It's been a blessing to me, and hopefully it will be equally as much of a blessing to others.
Hey, it's Mark in Canada, and I'd like to say 5 years ago now, actually just over 5 years ago, I first heard about this kind of system, the cash tracking system. And what I love about it, really, when it came down to it was the pure simplicity. In fact, by the time I got to the end of the presentation, I knew I was in. And the funny thing is I didn't have the money at the moment, but I had to go find it. And that's coming from a financial background for 15 years. So, I mean, go figure. Working, a job for a living really just doesn't cut the mustard all the time. But what I love about the website is the information is very easy to understand. It thoroughly explains everything. It sorts out all the tire kickers, which is major. Training center is fully supported. Nothing here left to chance. You know how to promote the information in the correct way. And I knew if I liked it, others would too. I've had days of 7,000, weeks of 14,000, months of over 20,000, to date over several 6 figures cash to my door, to be real honest with you. First year renovated a home for cash, and the really great thing about this is not about, myself, but I've seen others from all walks of life, regardless of financial situation, prior experience, come into this simple activity, apply the simple principles, and have tremendous results. It's really about digging into your desire, knowing what you want, committing to it, and making it happen. So thanks for letting me share that.
Hi, this is Leonard from Ohio. In Ohio, I serve in a Christian ministry, and for years I've been doing MLM-type projects and direct sales, and it was always complicated by the product, the acceptance of the product, the intricacies of the systems, and the compensation plans, and I was looking for a way to get out of that when I received a call about the cash tracking system. I checked it out. This is not a business. This is an activity that allows me to help people help themselves. And I was excited about it, got involved with my inviter, made a few $1,000s right off the bat, and this week is turning out to be a very prosperous week. I can't wait to keep going with this. So if you haven't checked it out, check it out. I've also checked it out with my accountant and attorney, and not to say that their advice is good for you, but they've told me that this is a perfectly legal and appropriate system as long as I follow the plan. The site, by the way, gives me an excellent opportunity to learn how to do what I'm doing here. This activity is well outlined. The teaching and the interaction is just excellent, better than I've ever seen when I was in a business. If you're considering it, I encourage you to go further with your inviter, and thanks for the opportunity to speak out today.
Hi, this is Jessica from California, and I'm very excited. I have to say that I've been in network marketing for 12 years, and I've never seen a program like this. We have a phenomenal compensation plan, but more important, the cash tracking system has tremendous support. We have training calls, great back office training with so much material there. I've never seen so much support from any group as from this website. This has been a powerful, easy moneymaker because all we're doing is inviting people to the website. The website does a very thorough job of sharing this program with everyone, and I love the support. It's been phenomenal. Thank you for letting me share. Bye for now.
This is Liz from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. When I heard about this cash tracking system about 4 years ago, I was really excited, and I thought, my God, I've never heard of anything like it. Couldn't get in at the beginning in my head because I thought $3,500 was a lot, and I said, the heck with it. I'll borrow the money, and I'll just jump in. I did, and the rest is really history. The support is great. My goal was to own a Cadillac 2008, completely loaded. I purchased it July the 31st last year, paid all my credit card. It's because of this program. I'm so grateful that I had the opportunity to join this, and I'm happy. Thanks.
This is Howard from North Carolina. I was involved in gifting for several years before I was introduced to the cash tracking system in October of 2008. Gifting was a way I could subsidize my income while operating another business in a slow economy. However, soon after I started, this program afforded me the opportunity to close my business and go gifting full time. My best day so far was $10,500. My best month so far was $28,000. After being affiliated with another gifting program, I can honestly say that the cash tracking system is the most professional, well-run gifting program out there today. The CTS website does all of the work. Many times I don't need to even answer questions because after someone has completely been through my website, I am usually asked this one question: how do I get started? Like I said, our website is second to none and answers all of the questions. And just as important is our training center and the support we receive. I saved many hours of training by introducing all of my new invitees to our training center. It does all of the work for me. Also, the support staff is always available to assist me in any situation that may arise. The cash tracking system has changed my life and freed me up to spend more time with my family. I highly recommend CTS to anyone who is working and looking for a real financial freedom. Thank you.
This is Margie in Houston, Texas. First of all, I want to give you a big thank you for all that you do. Our website and the training and the support are so professional. We have everything we need to help make this activity easy. I've only been using the cash tracking system now a short 2.5 months, and because of this system, I have already received $19,500. And there's more on the way as I speak. I just followed my inviter, plugged into the system, and I am seeing great results. I've been able to pay off my property taxes that were 7 months overdue. I've paid off 2 credit cards, and I can't tell you what a relief that is. This program is a godsend for me, such a blessing.
Hi, it's Dr. Jim in Wisconsin. I'm a veterinarian who retired at 39 and moved to Costa Rica, but after 10 years we lost everything in investments and real estate. We moved back to the States, and since I have never been one to work for somebody else, we struggled through 3 different MLMs, all to no avail, and then we received a life-changing call from my inviter, Deborah, and I knew that this opportunity was the real deal. We borrowed the money from my sister and ended up with 5 sign-ups in my first month, and I just had a $5,500 week. The cash tracking system is top-notch in website presentation and support, and there has been no looking back for us. This has truly been an incredible debt cancellation blessing. Thank you so much for this opportunity.
Hi, this is Mark from California. I just wanted to mention why I felt so good about becoming a part of this really extraordinary group of people. I've been self-employed for 30-plus years now, but in review of the current uncertainty of times, and like many of you, I was striving to find something where I could be successful, still maintain the time freedom and financial freedom I'd been accustomed. Probably what was the most impressive principle, though, was the type of program it is. It's not about selling people or convincing anybody. I then felt compelled to go forward for myself, my family, and others so that I could help them perhaps find their own time and freedom. I know this does work, and I appreciate you listening.
Hi, this is Deborah in Missouri, and I found this activity 4 years ago now. It was life-changing from the beginning. I generated $20,000 in less than 6 weeks, very life-changing for me, and that has never ended. It's just gotten better, and let me tell you, it's because of the simplicity of the cash tracking system. Our website, it breaks it down and explains everything in a fun, simple way. I don't have to do the explaining. That's what gives me the time to enjoy life. I just put my son in college, stress-free, at least financially stress-free, and that was a big concern for years. We go on lots of amazing vacations. We're absolutely living the good life, and it's because other people are grabbing this financial lifeline. They're changing their lives. I get to be a part of that. It does not get any better, so thank you very much.
This is Mervyn from Alberta. I don't know if any of you have gone through a nasty divorce. You know the kind, where your partner gets the assets and you get the bills. Well, that happened to me. Lawyers were calling, creditors were calling and writing. It seemed a never-ending cycle of pressure and desperation. Then in August of 2004, a friend introduced me to the cash tracking system. Naturally, I was a bit dubious, but after checking it out to my satisfaction, I decided to borrow the money from my parents. Needless to say, they thought I was crazy to get further in debt, but I thought I'll show them, and boy, did I ever. I had my money back and cash in my pocket in under 3 weeks, and I've never looked back. Today, I'm debt-free. Now I work because I want to, not because I have to. I decide when I work, and I have plenty of time to volunteer for my church. This has truly become a life-changing choice for me and my team members.